Algebra 1. So I wanted to make a quick video going over a few examples of graphing linear equations. We've got our three forms: point-slope form, slope-intercept form, and standard form. We've also got vertical lines and horizontal lines. So we're just going to do a few examples here. Let's start with problem 1. Again, this is page 25 in the binder. So problem 1, I've got y equals 5x plus 4. You should hopefully recognize that as y equals mx plus b. That's slope-intercept form. The b part tells me that I have a y-intercept at 0, 4. And the 5, the mx, the 5 tells me that my slope is positive 5, or 5 over 1. And I think of that as 5 up and 1 right. Okay, so I'm going to graph my y-intercept at 0, 4, and then I'm going to go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 1 to the right, go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 to the left, and then we can connect this and create our graph. Okay. There you go. That's graphing a slope-intercept. Let's do one more of those. Let's pick one with a negative slope. How about problem 3? Problem 3 is negative 2/3 x plus 2. Gives me a y-intercept of 0, 2, and a slope of negative 2/3 at down 2 and right 3. The negative tells me to go down 2 first. So I go to 0, 2, my y-intercept, and then I'm going to go down 2 units and right 3 units. I could continue that pattern. If I wanted, I could go up 2 units and backwards 3 units. And notice they all line up, and so now I can make my line to go through it, and there we go. Next, let's look at 4 and 5. They are y equals negative 5 and x equals negative 2. The way I like to look at these, and the way I taught it in Algebra 1, is you have to recognize that these are either going to be horizontal or vertical, right? And so I like to set up 2 points. If we can find 2 points, I know I can create a line. And so this equation tells me y equals negative 5, so that tells me that I have 2 points where the y value is negative 5. From there, I just have to know that I can pick any x value I want. The equation only says y is negative 5, so I can pick any x value I want. So maybe let's pick 3 and let's pick 0. Okay, so I can graph those 2 points, 0, negative 5, and 3, negative 5. There's my 2 points, and so we can see that this is a horizontal line. Right, that also tells me the slope is 0. If it were to ask me what is the slope of this, we could say that m equals 0. Horizontal line has a slope of 0. In 5, I do a similar thing. I know I can create a line with 2 points, and this equation x equals negative 2 tells me I could use 2 points where the x value is negative 2. And so here we'll take the y values to be anything we want, like maybe 0, like maybe negative 3. Okay, and I'm going to graph those 2 points, negative 2, 0, and negative 2, negative 3. This time I get a vertical line if I connect those. And for a vertical line, we know that the slope is undefined. Alright, let's look at a problem like 7. 7, 3x plus 9y equals 18. That is standard form. We call that standard form. And that's if you want ax plus by equals c. That's kind of the formula for standard form. But what we like to do for standard form is graph the x and the y intercept. Alright, and so once again, I have 2 points that I'm going to create out of this equation. And to get the x-intercept, what I'm going to do is cover up the y. So we pretend that the y is not there. The x-intercept would be, what do I get if y is 0? And so I also like to, when I make these 2 points, I put zeros in the x and the y spot. Okay, so if I make y 0 for this first point here, get rid of that, I have 3x equals 18. And you can even write that off to the side here. 3x equals 18. So that means x is going to be 6. So I know I have I have the x-intercept 6, 0. And then I'm going to next cover up the x and just deal with the y. And so now I have 9y equals 18 if x is 0, and so that gives me y equals 2. There's two nice points, 6, 0, 0, 2. If you have 2 points, you've got a line. Look how much I missed that by. I'm not even gonna edit that out. That was so bad that I'm gonna let you guys enjoy that. Let's try it again. Oh, much better. Okay, there we go. That's how you graph using standard form. Cover-up method, some people call it. Find the x and the y-intercept. Okay. Finally, problem 8 here. This is point-slope form. The formula for that was y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And so in this problem, we have a point that is hiding in plain sight. It's right there in the equation for us, all right? And so what we do is we look in the x parentheses, and that's where I'm going to find the x coordinate of the point. And since the formula is x minus x1, it means it's opposite of whatever that number is. So I have, for my point, -3 is the x coordinate, and then I look in the y part of the equation, y minus 1. Again, for the formula, it's y minus y1, so that means it's opposite. So when you see -1, we are getting the point positive 1, the y coordinate of positive 1. So -3, 1 is my point, and we know that the slope is -2. That is our slope. So now I can graph this by going to that point, -3, 1, and then graphing a slope of -2. Down to right 1, up to backwards 1, connect it, and there's our graph. So hopefully that was a quick refresher for you on graphing equations of lines.